Everybody, the spirit is alive here in Williston, Vermont. The spirit of resistance, the spirit of togetherness, the spirit of mano a mano, trabajando, hombro a hombro, trabajando, y las tierras compartiendo, libertades cosechando. Caminando. Caminando hacia el sur. Caminando, caminando. Vamos caminando hacia la verdad. Everybody. Ya no más desnutrición. Queremos liberación. No a la guerra. Let me hear you now. Caminando, caminando. Vamos caminando hacia la paz. Vamos caminando hacia la paz.
The attack is extreme. They are arresting, detaining, and trying to deport untold numbers of immigrants and immigrant students. And we have seen the consequences of this. They have shipped students to a nothing else but a gulag in Louisiana, where there is no justice. There's Jim Crow injustice meted out to these immigrant students. The leading edge of that attack is on Palestinian students and Palestine solidarity activists, on Mohsen, on Rumeysa, and on Mahmoud. But it's not only on those activists, it's on all immigrants. And right here in Vermont, we had 8 dairy workers arrested and are now in detention where Mohsen was. Right now, they are still in that dungeon in Vermont. Their names are Jesus, Juan, Luis, Uriah, Max, Adrian, Jose, and Donnie. And there was another migrant justice activist picked up just before then, named Arbe. We freed Mohsen yesterday. If we can free Mohsen, we can free all the immigrants in this state. We will stand shoulder to shoulder with immigrant workers because they're part of our working class. We will not let Donald Trump divide us. That's why we march today by a banner that resurrects the trade union slogan, an injury to one is an injury to all.
Pues mi nombre es Rosy Alfaro y soy una líder de justicia migrante.
Hello, my name is Rosy Alfaro and I'm a leader of migrant justice.
Hoy Justicia Migrante, como muchos de ustedes, estamos aquí en esta lucha como trabajadores.
And migrant justice is here with all of you in this movement of the working class.
Hoy, 1 de mayo, es un día especial para nosotros, los trabajadores obreros aquí en Vermont.
And May 1st, May Day, is a very special day for us, the workers here in Vermont.
Como muchos de ustedes estamos en esta lucha, estamos y seguiremos estando.
We are here in this struggle with all of you. We're here and we will remain here in struggle.
Aunque tristemente varios de mis compañeros de parte de la comunidad no están aquí, muchos porque tienen que trabajar.
Though unfortunately not everybody can physically be here with us today. Many are working.
Y otros porque tristemente fueron arrestados.
And others are not here because they were arrested.
9 de mis compañeros ahorita no están con nosotros.
9 of our community members are not with us today.
Están privados de su libertad, aunque nosotros deseáramos que hoy estén acá con nosotros, es imposible. Pero estamos luchando para que ellos en algún momento puedan estar.
Sí.
And they are now behind bars and can't be with us here in person today. But we're fighting now so that someday soon they will.
Queremos libertad para nuestros compañeros. Es por esto que estamos en esta lucha y no vamos a parar.
We want freedom for our community. That's why we're fighting and we won't stop.
Queremos libertad para Dani, para José, para Adrián, Max, Urias, Luis y Jesús.
Freedom for our detained compañeros.
Otro de ellos es nuestro compañero Arbey, un padre de familia que también está privado de su libertad.
And besides the 8 farm workers who are arrested on their farm, we are also calling for freedom for Arbey Lopez, a member of our community and a father who's being held behind bars.
Él tiene una hija que lo está esperando y que está sufriendo por no estar a su lado.
His daughter is waiting for him, suffering from a lack of a father with her.
Tristemente nuestra comunidad migrante hemos sido perseguidos y estamos siendo perseguidos más ahora.
Our immigrant community has been persecuted, and we're being persecuted today.
Y hoy 1 de mayo exigimos libertad para nuestros compañeros.
On this May Day, we demand freedom for our community.
También estamos luchando para que los que viven en malas condiciones en los trabajos también puedan vivir mejor, lleven una vida digna y puedan ser respetados los derechos.
And while we fight against persecution, we're also fighting for respect for our rights in the workplace.
Estamos también hoy luchando con la compañía Hannaford para que se una al programa de Leche con Dignidad, un programa que lucha y que vela para que los derechos de los trabajadores sean respetados.
And today we're fighting so that Hannaford Supermarket take action to respect the rights of the farm workers in its supply chain. We call on Hannaford to join Milk with Dignity.
This is AFSCME 1674, and we are here to stand with all of you and fight for our collective liberation. I work for the Howard Center, and I work for their addiction treatment services, and many times I get asked, why the hell do you do that? Why work for such little pay? Why work in such a broken system? Why work for people who, and trust me, these people don't get it when they say this, for people who don't deserve it. And I'll tell you why. It's because I care. I care that my community around me is suffering. I care that there are people out there being treated with disrespect just because of who they are. I care to be part of the solution. Just like I know all of you here today care to be part of the solution and totally dismantle what Trump and his administration is doing to all of us. Trump and his bullshit administration is gonna cut Medicaid. That means the loss of my job, the loss of all the people behind me's jobs, because we are funded by Medicaid. That means lives will be lost, and we cannot let that happen. I won't lie to y'all, I am fucking scared, and I imagine some of you are too. But I know now is not the time to be paralyzed by my fear. Now is the time to let my fear guide me forward, to let my care show me what I need to do. And what I need to do is stand here today, stand here every day with all of my colleagues, with all my comrades, with all of you here in the crowd today, because we all care. We all give a shit. And I just want to say, amazing work, everybody, for coming out here today. We are going to cause a scene respectfully and peacefully. We are going to do this, and we are going to show everybody that together we have power, and we have the ability to make change, and we will not ever be defeated. Ashley said it, they said it, let's say it again. The people united will never be defeated. Let's go. The people united will never be defeated. One more time. The people united will never be defeated.
So, spoiler alert, UVMSU is a fighting union. We came together in February with all of the other UVM unions to demand that our university proactively protect our most vulnerable community members, queer and immigrant students, staff, and faculty. We knew that they were coming for us. They were coming for our funding. They were coming for our students and workers and for intellectual freedom. And that our unions were the ones who would stand together and give the administration the courage to fight back with us.
Now in February, we didn't know where these attacks would first hit, but now we do. They first came for student Palestine activists, hoping that we would look the other way. They took Mahmoud Khalil, Rumaisa Ozturk, and here in Vermont, they tried to disappear our neighbor, Mohsen Mandawi. Yes. But their plans were foiled. Did we look the other way, Vermont?
No! Hello, okay.
Keep going.
Yesterday, just yesterday, and many of you were there, we were witness to people power in action. Mohsen was released yesterday morning and joined the crowds. And joined us in the crowd who was protesting his capture.
But it's not just university students we must fight for. We're also here today to stand up for our farm worker neighbors who have been attacked by every political regime in this country's history.
That's right.
In the last month, ICE has stolen our neighbors Jesus, Juan, Urias, Max, Adrian, Jose, Dani, and Arbe.
These are not new tactics at home or abroad. The Trump administration is bringing home repressive tactics that the U.S. has practiced abroad for decades, for 100 years, that have driven migrant crises in Latin America, the Middle East, and beyond.
From the Farm Gate to the Ivory Tower, from Burlington to Caracas to Gaza, this is the same fight.
That's right.
Let me ask you, are you ready to stand together to fight for all of us? Workers make this country run. We have the power of our labor and our solidarity to stand up and say, hell no, not a single one of us. Who's got the power? We got the power. Who's got the power? We got the power. Who's got the power? We got the power. Solidarity.
We're living through a multi-pronged crisis right now. Just 100 companies have thrown all of our Earth systems out of balance. Disinformation from the fossil fuel industry means we can't even talk about this in a lot of places. Our globalized economy runs on the extraction of the many. That's all of us, that's the working class, so that a few people can party in space. Others have said this, and we all know this. It is terrifying to be alive right now, yeah? Yeah! It's pretty scary. We have to live through this shit for the rest of our lives. Or we won't, right? So we have to face all of these crises, but we also know that disaster gives us an opportunity. We all get to decide what kind of apocalypse we're gonna have. We could panic, but we're not gonna panic. Let's practice. I'm gonna say don't panic, and you're gonna say organize. Don't panic. Organize. Don't panic. Organize.
Deportation! No borders! No nations! Stop the deportations! Don't give in to racist fear! Immigrants are welcome here! Don't give in to racist fear! Immigrants are welcome here! Don't give in to racist fear! Immigrants are welcome here!
Deportation! Got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! ICE has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! ICE has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! ICE has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! ICE has got to go! From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free
no justice, no peace, no fascists in our streets.
The people united will never be defeated.
to our friend, our beloved Mohsen. We freed him yesterday. Mohsen won, Trump lost. Mohsen won, Trump lost. Mohsen won, Trump lost. Palestine won, Trump lost. Palestine won, Trump lost. Palestine won, Trump lost. Palestine won, Trump lost. We have been winning for the last 2 months. We won apartheid-free community on 5 communities here in Vermont, and we are in the road to make Vermont the first apartheid-free community, rejecting all kinds of racism based on color, ethnic group. LGBT will be free. Palestinian will be free. Freedom of speech on Monday in Burlington, but we're going to take it to other cities. The Palestinian question become the litmus test not only for freedom of speech. If you think about it, we're going to free you all if you stop aiding the occupation and the colonialist Israel and bring the money to healthcare, to the house. Complain from a heart of a sibling, from a heart of a brother to my sibling. Palestine is not a strange question. Don't be afraid of it. We couldn't win all these wins without united front of unions, of laborers, of organizations. People have been butchered. Over 60,000 get killed. 145,000 get injured. Houses destroyed. Universities destroyed. We don't have one single hospital standing. And because of what? Because of your taxes, you're sending them as a weapon to kill my people. I'm not going to forget the main organization who supported us from the beginning of the Vermont Coalition for Palestinian Liberation. I'm going to give you just one organization. We stand tall with them, our beloved Migrant Justice. After all, Palestinians are migrants as well. When Mohsen Mehdawi got arrested, the first call we received, the first minutes, it was from Migrant Justice. Our Migrant Justice Office not only called and located Mohsen, our political prisoners who got kidnapped from Colchester, but immediately sent him aid so he can contact us. I'm saying it loud and clear. If you care about the children of Gaza, if you care about the children of Palestine, please care for our migrant children and migrant family here. It's your responsibility to stand with this organization and with this community. It's our community. Again, I will say, our freedom is from our sisters and brothers from the Jewish community as well. Palestinian liberation is from Jewish liberation and from Palestinian liberation. We are the same. Here in Vermont, we ask you to stand with us, not to leave us.
Yes.
You cannot differentiate with one cause and the other. You cannot discriminate between one fight and another. My liberation is from your liberation.
Oh,
Our student, and let's say one more time, free Palestine.
We are here to affirm that the cause of labor is the cause of all humanity. The cause of labor is the cause of migrants. The cause of labor is the cause of Palestine. We are workers. We are students. We are unions. We are organized. Every day we are building our power, our numbers, growing our strength, and we are building our power as workers, not because we want more crumbs from this system. We want an end to this system. We want an end to deportation. We want an end to the war machine. To Zionism. A future where the people of Palestine can look at the sky and not see American bombs falling on them. This is an American genocide in Palestine, and it is our issue. It is our responsibility to stop it. This could not happen without the money, the weapons, the political support of the capitalist class. And we, the working class, are going to put an end to it. Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Pueblo unido, jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido, jamás será vencido. Jamás será vencido. As we come together this May Day to remember and celebrate the radical lineage that we seek to carry on, and to fortify ourselves as we move into the coming days of struggle against fascism and imperialism, I want to end with the revolutionary words of two of the protagonists of the Haymarket Riot. First, from Lucy Parsons, remind them that the sword still hangs upon the wall, and the heart still beats within the man, and that that sword will be unsheathed again if necessary in defense of your rights. And I want to close with Samuel Fielden as he closed his speech on May 4th, 1886. Men, women, and children have not been spared by the capitalists and the minions of private capital. It has no mercy, and so ought you. You are called upon to defend yourselves, your lives, your future. What matters is whether you kill yourselves with work to get a little relief, or die on the battlefield resisting the enemy. What is the difference? I have some resistance in me. I know that you have some too. Thank you.
dignity, somebody down. Get up, get down. Milk with dignity, somebody down. Get up, get down. Milk with dignity, somebody down. Get up, get down. Milk with dignity, somebody down.
I welcome everyone today at Hannaford, and we're gonna ask Hannaford to respect the human rights of the workers that are sustaining the industry, because we are tired of drinking blood, or we're tired of drinking inhumane conditions.
We are here to stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters on every farm in this state, working hard day in and day out.
Estamos aquí en solidaridad con las personas trabajando en los ranchos día con día.
As healthcare workers, we have the ability to join a union, and farm workers have no such power.
Como trabajadores en la industria de salud, nosotros tenemos el poder y las protecciones para formar sindicato, pero en este estado no dan las mismas protecciones a los trabajadores agrícolas.
Every human has dignity. Every job has dignity. Every person has the right to a job with dignity.
Pero cada ser humano tiene dignidad. Cada trabajo tiene dignidad y todos tenemos el derecho a un trabajo con dignidad.
I want to say it is incredibly moving and powerful to see all of us here today. This is the way we are going to make things better, by coming together and showing solidarity.
Quiero decir cuán poderoso se siente ver todos ustedes aquí hoy. Así vamos a ganar, con esos números, con esta solidaridad.
As long as migrant workers and farm workers are treated unfairly, we are complicit. Until we make our voices heard and stand together, it will continue. An injustice to one is an injustice to all.
Y mientras los trabajadores agrícolas siguen sufriendo injusticias y explotación, nosotros seguiremos en solidaridad con la comunidad. ¿Por qué una injusticia a una persona es una injusticia contra todos?
As an insulin-dependent diabetic, I have been the victim of a for-profit healthcare system for years. Despite spending $700 a month on health insurance, I still struggle in this for-profit system
getting coverage, getting supplies on time, which results in huge spikes of blood sugars that makes it impossible for me to work and causes longer-term damage to my overall health.
Yo, como persona con diabetes, quien necesito usar la insulina, yo soy víctima de un sistema de salud que prioriza las ganancias corporativas. Yo pago $700 mensuales para mi seguro médico, pero aparte de eso, todavía me hace falta mis medicamentos, la cual resulta en daños a mi cuerpo.
And I am not alone in this struggle. Every day, more people are kicked off or unfairly excluded from Medicaid. Every day, people are dying under a system that puts profit over people's welfare.
Y yo no soy la única. Cada día el pueblo está sufriendo bajo un sistema que no cuida la salud de las personas, sino cuida las ganancias de unos cuantos.
This was true under the last administration, and it continues under this administration. So we, as the Nonviolent Medicaid Army, are politically independent because both major parties are controlled by Wall Street and the ruling class.
Esto ha sido la realidad bajo cada administración presidencial. Por eso nosotros somos independientes de los partidos políticos, porque los partidos demócratas y republicanos son controlados por los bancos y la clase dominante.
This is not a system for us. The poor and dispossessed, the working class, the backbone of this country.
Ese sistema no fue creado para nosotros, la clase obrera. Somos la parte fundamental de ese país.
Right now, Congress is proposing to cut $8,800 million from Medicaid. We need to unite across the divide the ruling class has created to keep us distracted. We need to organize and we need to fight for what we deserve. Healthcare, housing, and safety for all.
En este momento el Congreso está proponiendo cortar más de $80 billones del sistema de salud en los Estados Unidos. No lo vamos a permitir. Tenemos que unirnos. Tenemos que reparar las divisiones en la clase obrera que la clase dominante ha creado para mantenerlos débiles. Tenemos que unirnos y luchar porque la salud, la vivienda y la seguridad es un derecho humano.
We as a movement are organizing across Vermont. We are uniting people, we are sharing our stories. We host people's clinics. We are sharing meals and dinners. We support one another in this struggle. Today, on International Workers' Day, we stand with Migrant Justice and all of the organizers here, and we say it is time to unite. It is time to organize. It is time to take what is rightfully ours.
Nosotros como movimiento estamos organizando nuestras comunidades, estamos proveyendo comida, clínicas de salud gratuitos, estamos alcanzando a toda la comunidad en este estado y como organización nosotros estamos en solidaridad con Justicia Migrante, porque ya es la hora que todos aquí que todas las organizaciones nos unimos para tomar lo que a nosotros nos pertenece.
We are all in this struggle together. We will all fight for each other.